welcome to the Jack Breslin Student Event Center on the campus of Michigan State University in East Lansing. Xfinity presents high school sports in an MHSAA Class C boys basketball semifinal, where today the Buccaneers of Flint Beecher headed to the championship in Class C with a victory over the Falcons of Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central 73-55. And welcome inside the Breslin Center, everyone, to the best seat in the house, right here at center court of the MHSAA Championships, along with Bernie Foose. I'm Joe Jason. Monte Morris is Mr. Basketball. He was Mr. Everything today, as advertised.
29 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Just another day at the office for Mr. Basketball. They're on their way to the championship, going for back-to-back state titles. What a game we had today.
Well, I think Catholic Central got off to a good start. They slowed the pace down, but that was only for about 3 minutes or so. Then it was an onslaught to end the first quarter, and really the second half went the same way for Beecher as they opened up the lead from there.
Well, St. Mary's did the best they could. They tried to play at the Beecher pace. That's just not their game. When you're going against a team like Flint Beecher with Mr. Basketball, Monte Morris, it's a tough task. It's a tall order for anybody, and it was just too much Beecher tonight.
All right, let's roll the highlights from today's exciting Class C semifinal.
Well, as you mentioned, Joe, first quarter, St. Mary's got out to a 10-6 lead. They were ready to rock. They were in this basketball game, but a 17-2 run by Flint Beecher and Monte Morris to end that first quarter really set the tone for this entire basketball game. Monte Morris had 13 points in that first quarter alone, and I think we'll see a pretty three-point shot right here to end the first quarter. Kick it up 23-12 that first quarter. What a run by Morris.
A lot of pressure by that Beecher defense and a lot of offense too. Here's a three-pointer now, and that made it a little bit closer, but 12 turnovers in the first half really hurt this team.
Well, Kegeris for St. Mary's hit 2 big three-pointers in the second quarter, kept them in the basketball game. But Monte Morris, he became the distributor there in the second quarter. Only had 2 points, but he got Cooper involved, he got Pfeiffer involved, and this team was just humming on all cylinders in the first half.
And when they needed it, Kevin Woodson came up big in the second half of this basketball game, hitting some threes. He finished with 13 points, but that's off of his 19-point average.
Well, it's a 13 points, but it was a tough 13 points at that. He missed a lot of three-point shots, really had a Beecher defender in his face the entire game. The big boys down low for St. Mary's played well, but that defensive pressure by Beecher really got to St. Mary's the entire game. It was just way too much to overcome. You turn the basketball over, you don't shoot it well, it's going to be tough to win basketball games.
Sherman had 10 points. He's one of 4 of the Falcons in double figures, but down the stretch, there's the dunk by Morris. And back the other way come the Falcons once again. And some good work by the coach, son of the coach there, to keep the team in it.
He did, and then Woodson himself, Kevin Woodson, came alive in the third quarter, had a 7-point run right there, but that was it. In fourth quarter, let's say it was crunch time. It was Mr. Basketball time. Flint Beecher slowed the game down. Morris had 6 points. Didn't need to do much past that. They really controlled the tempo of this game, got back into it, held on to victory, and it's going to be an exciting championship for whoever ends up playing Flint Beecher.
Monte Morris with 29 to lead Flint Beecher back to the title game. They'll defend against either Langsburg or Negaunee in the Class C championship tilt. That's going to do it from the Breslin Center in East Lansing. Flint Beecher advances to the Class C championship game 73-55. For my partner Bernie Foose, I'm Joe Jason. You've been watching the MHSAA Championships, a presentation of Xfinity High School Sports, Play on Sports Midwest.